Well, hello again, everybody. Good morning. Feeding these two monkeys. Ooh, can you see them there? Ooh. Feeding time here. So it's just 8:15. They get fed at like 6:30, then 8:30. Yeah, I'm actually doing a blog post that'll be up soon on their daily schedule. And they're indoor cats and their sisters, so yeah, just perspective from people who own indoor cats. Do's, don'ts, what they like, what they don't like, all that jazz. Anyway, yes, like I said, it's 8:15, and I am just getting my water ready. I have a water jug from MyProtein. I think it's like 1.9 liters, 2 liters. But it's like an absolute game changer when it comes to getting your water in, because I drink 2 of those a day, so they're just so handy. Like, even if you just drink 1 a day, it's brilliant, because like you fill it up once and then you just make your way through it during the day. You two monkeys finished? Right. Yeah, so I fill that up. Like I said yesterday, I'm trying out intermittent fasting stuff, so I'm not going to be eating until 12. So for me in the morning time, getting a coffee in and water in really helps suppress the hunger, I suppose. If you are feeling hungry, but you do get used to it. So yeah, I'm gonna fill my water jug up and then make a coffee. I'll show you what I'm making this morning. We have this coffee machine here, Nuovo Simonelli. But I think this morning I'm going to make a French press. A single portion French press. So anyway, this is what I'm putting in my water. Can we flip this around? No. So, scoop of creatine, 5-gram scoops, I think, BCAAs, and L-glutamine. They're watermelon flavor, which some people find it hard drinking water. I don't, but that's just more to kind of help with soreness and stuff like that after working out. So yeah, like a couple of scoops of those kind of dilutes the water. You're getting something kind of healthy into the body, and it tastes good. So that is that. Right, let's crack on with getting this stuff ready to drop you guys down there. Can we see anything? Can we see anything? I don't know. So like I said, I will got this stuff from MyProtein. Brilliant website. Like, I think over the last few years they've really developed their products, and like they're up there as one of the best, if not the best, in my opinion. Especially their protein, like, it's an unbelievable price and taste and quality. Like, mixes so well, huge array of flavors. It's just it's so good. Like, because I think back in the day there wasn't as many there wasn't as many brands, kind of protein supplement brands out there to choose from. So like, for quality, I think you were kind of stuck with the more expensive brands. So yeah, it's good to have them there now, because I don't get supplements or protein or anything anywhere else. Like, so here we go. We filter our water here, because the water out of taps isn't the nicest. So fill up the jug. And this, like, I try and get this finished off by about lunchtime. Then I fill it up again, and then drink that the rest of the day. I also pop in vitamin C tablet. We are out of them at the moment, but I pop one of those in as well. Yeah, one of those effervescent tablet things. It's hyper time here, as you can see. Yeah, no, it's not playtime though. Big chances are we're trying to get playtime all the time, but they're also good at entertaining themselves, aren't you, Quali? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's the water. Shake it up just to mix the kind of powders in. I'll be back in a second with coffee. Right, so we're back. Like I said, I'm gonna make one of these single portion French presses. This is our grinder here, coffee grinder. So just get coffee from that. We normally get pre-ground coffee in bags, like just for stuff like this. It's just handier, like, and just keep the beans for the fancy coffee machine. But yeah, so I'll just show you. I think the monkeys might be a bit scared of this. What are you two doing? Huh? What are you doing? Yeah, that was awful. Hey, Koali. You messing? Monkeys. Anyway, so grind this up. Right, so two pops. Now we're also using this little gooseneck kettle. That's what it's called, not too sure. Should be enough. Oh. With these, make sure the handle is not directly over the flame. Right. I'll be back in a minute when that's boiled and I'll show you how I make it now. What you doing, monkey? Huh? What you doing? Right, so we're waiting for that to boil. My little friend here, the koali. Hello. So what are people watching on television at the moment? Is there any shows that people would recommend? We've just finished the first season of Get Shorty. And that's epic. Chris O'Dowd and Ray Romano. Stupid spotlighting. Oh my god, like, it's, Jesus, like, dare I say, one of the best shows I've seen in a long time. Like, it's up there with Seinfeld and The West Wing. Like, so well written, just unbelievable choice of actors as well. Like, Ray Romano, genius as well. Like, it's just, oh, it's so good. Like, so we're done with that now. We kind of when you get a season on something and it's all there and you don't have to wait week by week, you just binge watch it, and then you feel so bad afterwards because you've nothing else to watch until the next season comes out. Do you think I'm crazy for talking to my camera? Do you? He is so cute. Yeah, so like, we were watching Billions as well, Madam Secretary, but they're over now, so we just kind of wait. We were watching Suits for ages as well. We kind of let slip. I think there's a few seasons now that have been out since we were watching it. I think we thought it might have finished up or something, but yeah, so any suggestions people have would be welcome. I'm trying to find Seinfeld somewhere. I have to watch that again. Like, it's so good. Oh, also, if people like Jerry Seinfeld, comedians in cars getting coffee, genius show. Finally, the show about nothing, as he says. He finally got it. So yeah. Anyway, that's what we're watching on TV at the moment. You see this? I always just leave the lid off when I'm boiling with that, because it's so easy for it to bubble over, like with the lid on, if you are not careful. Anything to do with coffee, never let it boil. Just take it off just as the bubbles are starting to come up, just before it starts to kind of bubble aggressively, because coffee has already been roasted, so you don't need to burn the coffee again with water that's too hot, and it's not going to taste right. Like the amount of coffee shops that you go into and the coffee is just, it's burnt and the temperature is way too hot. Like if you can't drink it for a couple of minutes, like that's not good. Like I'm no pro barista, but it's my 2 cents on it. Right, starting to bubble. Turn it off. Now, holy Christ. Top of the handle was still a bit hot. Right. So what I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to pour it in just a little bit to get all the coffee wet. And then I will let it bloom, I think it's called. Letting all the kind of gas escape from the coffee. You'll see it kind of bubble a bit. And then you add another little bit of water. And then what I do is I kind of swish it around without stirring it. Leave that sit for another minute or so, and then fill it up. Fill it up to the top, like, and then I will. That's when I'll stir it. I'll stir it with the handle of a wooden spoon. Now, getting hassled from over here, aren't we? We'll get some water, will we? Yeah, we just got an iPhone full warning there. Anyway, so I don't know if you can see this. It's been sitting for a minute or so. Another little bit. Making AeroPresses, don't get too, or making coffee in general, don't get too bogged down in like grind size being absolutely perfect, dosing being absolutely perfect. Like, just get used to making them and making them how you like them. It's all that really matters at the end of the day, guys. Yes, there is ways to make coffee the way it's supposed to be made, or the way people say, professionals say it's supposed to be made, but don't get too bogged down, that sort of stuff. Coffee should be enjoyed by whoever's drinking it. So if you like it a certain way, do that. Because I've gotten to the point now where, like, I used to drink coffee back in the day literally just for the caffeine content. So here we go, just a wooden handle. Yeah, like, and now I drink when you get enough sleep and you have good routines, you no longer need to drink coffee for the caffeine to give yourself that kind of up. So yeah, I drink it now because I like it, which is way better. Like, don't be, if you can, like, don't drink it just because you have to. Obviously it's great for that, but it's such a nice drink. You can have it so many ways. You can have it the way you want it, like, have it the way you like it. And that's just an amazing drink. Go juice, as they say. So yeah, that's my morning. what I'm kind of doing. I'm not eating, like I said, until 12. I know this video is dragging on a bit. I'll show you what I eat at 12. Today we're kind of we've ran out of a few bits and pieces, so it's a bit of a mishmash of kind of things, like, but it's food. Just get something in. Something's better than nothing. Yeah, so I'll leave it here and I'll catch up with you guys later on in the video. I'm just about to do a little workout before breaking my fast. Just an arm workout, nothing intense. I don't like to be doing big workouts because, like, I'm fasted, so I could die. I'm still not, as I get better, as I've been doing this for longer, I'll start to do bigger workouts before I break the fast. But for the moment, just gonna do some arms. Little arm workout done. Done and dusted. Time for... It's pretty dark in here, so... break that fast, like I was telling you before. So, to break the fast, I am going to have a turkey sausage sandwich with hummus, and I would normally do avocado with that as well, but we ran out of avocados. I'm also going to have a bagel with cream cheese, some fresh fruit, and a coffee. So I'll show you that when it's done in a minute. So just before I forget, while I'm preparing everything, I'm basically going to be having, these are turkey sausages, valley free, absolutely gorgeous. No hummus, completely forgot we ran out of that as well. These are the bagels. Gonna have that with Philadelphia garlic and herbs. What else? Oh yeah, also had a little cheeky swig of this. Have a bit of this stuff every day. We get these kind of smoothies. They're lovely. I know there's healthier things out there for you. Oh, just keep forgetting things. Keep forgetting things. And this smoothie. Yeah, so
what I do with the smoothie is I make my girlfriend a smoothie, make a big one for the both of us in the morning before she goes off to work. She brings that with her, and I just throw it into the fridge for when I'm going to break my fast at lunchtime, basically. So I'm going to have that with what I mentioned before, turkey sausage sandwich. We don't have hummus either, so just butter. The bagel, cream cheese, and the protein shake, and some fresh fruit. Going to have strawberries, grapes, and blueberries. I just realized I forgot to finish off the video from yesterday, so I'm just going to show you what I'm having to break my fast for today. It's going to be the leftovers from yesterday's dinner, which was a burrito. I'll show you now in a sec. We have some falafels. We didn't have those in the burrito yesterday, but we got them from Aldi. Some egg, half an avocado, some, I suppose they'd be refried beans, and then some mince. So I'll show you that in a second when it's ready. I'm just heating it up now. Right, so here we go. This is what I'm having. These are the Aldi falafels. These are the refried beans. They're basically black beans cooked in a pot with some olive oil, cumin seeds, and spring onions, and a bit of salt and pepper. Some scrambled egg. Under here we have mince. I cooked that with some tomato paste, Worcestershire sauce. Then I threw in a bit of chili powder. There's also a yellow pepper and some sweet corn. Bit of avocado, some sour cream with some dill, and then the falafels. And I might have some of those hummus chips as well. That's going to be dinner for today. I just want to thank everyone who's watching. If people could like, share, and subscribe, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.